new controversy that's brewing in the state of Karnataka. State Minister Satish Jarkiholi has admitted that there was an attempt to honey trap state ministers. Without taking names, Jarkiholi has said that there have been 2 attempts that have been made in this regard. Jarkiholi has also demanded an investigation into the case.
वो सही है, ट्रैप तो करने की कोशिश किया है मगर कामयाब नहीं हुआ है। ये पहली बार नहीं है कर्नाटक में, 20 साल से हो रहा है। हर पार्टी का इसका विक्टिम है, बीजेपी, जेडीएस, कांग्रेस, ऑफिशियल्स, सीनियर पॉलिटिशियन, सब लोग इसके विक्टिम है। इसके लिए हमने मांग किया, इसका एक कंप्लीट होना चाहिए, उसके आधार पे जांच होना चाहिए।
Jarkiholi claims that not only members of his party but also leaders from other parties have fallen prey to honey traps. Jarkiholi says that he has discussed the issue with the Chief Minister and the Home Minister of the state to take appropriate action. On Wednesday, BJP MLA V. Sunil Kumar had alleged in the State Assembly that there appeared to be a honey trap factory in the state and had demanded a fair investigation into it. We have my colleague Gautam Shankar now joining us live from Bengaluru for more. Gautam, talk to us. According to Jarkiholi, this is not new. It's been around for a couple of decades now.
Absolutely. A massive controversy seems to be growing in the state of Karnataka, dear Krishna. So what we understand is that there have been reportedly 2 unsuccessful honey trap attempts on a senior minister within the Congress government in Karnataka. And this, of course, comes amid concerns being expressed by politicians across party lines on this particular issue as well. Now, Public Works Minister Satish Jarkiholi is the one who has come out in the open and revealed that there have been 2 attempts on a minister and that attempts were made, but they weren't successful. He has also said that he has asked this particular minister without naming him to file a complaint. Only then can the police act on it and launch an investigation. Now, Jarkiholi has also, on his part, said that an investigation has to be launched in the honey trapping case, and he says that it's been happening for 20 years, and he's also going to speak to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah on this as well. Meanwhile, the Deputy CM D.K. Shivkumar as well has sought a police complaint on the matter, and former Minister V. Sunil Kumar, the BJP MLA, he was the one who has accused Congress government of running a honey trap factory. So from his end, from the BJP's end, they are claiming that it is indeed the Congress who is doing that. But if his allegations are true, why would the Congress honey trap their own ministers? That is the question to ponder over about, isn't it? And also, you need to keep in mind that Satish Jarkiholi, he is the one who's come out and made the allegations now in the media, and he is a vocal critic of D.K. Shivkumar. So I'm not seeing any allegations here or trying to point fingers at anything, but just pointing out that he is the one who's come out and made the complaint. So it seems like a massive controversy is just about to brew in the state of Karnataka once again, Krishna.
Gautam Shankar, they're joining us with the latest on that big story that we're tracking from Bengaluru. Thank you, Gautam, for joining us. On to Elon Musk, whose platform X is challenging the Indian government's content blocking rules. Elon Musk's platform has filed a petition in the Karnataka High Court against the Indian government's content blocking orders. It says that the government is misusing Section 79 of the IT Act to censor content without following legal safeguards. The company argues that only Section 69A allows content blocking as it includes judicial oversight. X claims that this misuse harms its operations in India and violates free speech rights under the Constitution. A major concern in X's petition is the Sahyog portal run by the Ministry of Home Affairs. The company alleged that this portal lets thousands of government officials from railways, finance and defense order content removals without legal checks enabling mass censorship. Now, this isn't X's first legal fight in India. Last year, the Karnataka High Court fined X 50 lakh rupees for challenging takedown orders. And that appeal is still pending. On the 17th of March this year, the High Court heard X's new petition. The government assured the court that no action will be taken against X for now. And the next hearing in the matter is set for the 27th of March. Elon Musk's microblogging platform X is challenging the Indian government's content blocking rules. It has filed a petition in the Karnataka High Court and has claimed that the government is misusing Section 79 3B of the IT Act to censor content. However, so far a major concern in X's petition is the Sahyog portal run by the Ministry of Home Affairs, and X says that the portal allows thousands of government officials from across departments like railways, finance and defense to be able to order the removal of content without any legal checks and balances. And that, X claims, enables mass censorship. Bear in mind that Elon Musk's platform X was fined by the Karnataka High Court for challenging takedown orders. It had fined X 50 lakh rupees, and the Elon Musk platform had appealed against that order, and that appeal is still pending as well. We have my colleague Mohammad Wajiullah now joining us live from Bengaluru for more. Vaji, there is a case that's already going on where social media platform X has appealed against the 50 lakh rupee notice, the fine that was levied on it by the Karnataka High Court. In the meanwhile, now comes this latest legal battle.
Well, yes, Krishna, this latest legal battle is even more interesting than the previous one because it also includes their own AI chatbot, the Grok, and we've seen how Grok has been creating havoc on Twitter for a long time. Now, what the petition holds is that the X Corporation have gone on to say that the government is misusing Section 79 3B to issue takedown orders without following the procedure outlined in the Section 69A. According to the law, 69A is the only one that allows them for any blocking of public access or information through any computer resources. Now, that is what the X is challenge, saying that since the last time that the center and X had a face-off in the court, it has realized that Section 79A is something that has been used time and again by the government, not just to block their content, but other content under the IT Act of the Sahyog portal, which does not mandate the blocking of public access or information through computer resources. And that is what the X is trying to say in its petition. And that is why they filed this against the center government. Now we'll have to wait and watch how the court sees this, because this is not the first time, like you mentioned, in 2022-23, a similar litigation battle was going on between the center and the X Corporation, where the verdict went against the X Corporation and they were fined for 50 lakh rupees. And now this seems to be a stronger petition by the X, where it has accused the government of misusing Section 79A and not using the 69A, which is the sole legal framework that has been recognized for blocking online content.
Right, Vaji, stay with us. So we have some more news coming in from Karnataka. The Karnataka Electricity Regulatory Commission has increased electricity prices by 36 paise per unit, and that has sparked a heated debate between the Congress-led government in the state of Karnataka and the opposition, BJP. The BJP has accused the Congress party of focusing solely on appeasement politics while neglecting the concerns of the people, like inflation. In response, the Congress party has stated that the electricity price hike will not impact 85% of the population as they get free power for up to 200 units under the Griha Jyoti scheme. The increased charges are meant to cover pension and gratuity expenses for electricity transmission and ESCOM employees. Vajji, talk to us. The BJP on the offensive against the Congress party for hiking electricity, but the Congress party having an interesting argument over there. 85% of the people will not be affected because they get 200 units. But are those all 85% self-sufficient with those just 200 units that they get for free?
Well, Krishna, there is a lot of twists and turns in this particular decision because this is another financial blow to the people of the state, especially because back to back we're seeing a lot of hike, and now with this KRC announcing the 36 paisa hike per unit is something which will start from April 1. How is this going to affect the public? Now, what the government has clarified, saying that those who are under the Griha Jyoti scheme, where they are taking electricity below 200 units, for them it's going to be free. But if you see the summer months are going down, and most likely your electricity bills will go above 200 units. Those houses who are able to maintain their electricity bill within 200 units may not have to pay that 36 paisa. But those who may go beyond the 200 units will have to shell out that 36 paisa per unit. Now, that is going to be an added burden on the people because 7 rupees is per unit. Then it is now be 7 rupees 36 paisa per unit. And for every unit that is going to increase like that, a 36 paisa increase will happen. So imagine if you have used 150 units more than your 200 units, you will shell out 150 into 36 paisa. So like that, burden after burden is what the people of Bengaluru are seeing, because this is not the first price hike that we've seen. Before this, we've seen the BMTC hike, we've seen stamp duty hike that has happened, we've seen BMRCL hike, and this is another shocker. Though the BJP, the government has slammed this, criticizing the government that your concentration has only been on the guarantees and not on public welfare and administration. The government categorically has maintained that it is not going to affect the general public. It is not going to affect the public in general.
Right.
But yes, the hike is inevitable and it will happen from April 1st.
The hike is inevitable. Vajjiula, they are getting us the latest from Bengaluru. Thank you, Vajji, for joining us. The Hyderabad police have taken action against film actors and social media influencers promoting betting apps. The Miapur police have registered cases against 25 celebrities, and that list includes prominent figures like Rana Daggubati, Vijay Deverakonda, Prakash Raj, Manchu Lakshmi, Nidhi Agarwal, and anchors Shri Mukhi, Varshini, and Siri Hanmant. They've been booked under Section 318(4) and Section 112, read with BNS Section 3 and 3A, and Section 66D of the IT Act for allegedly promoting betting apps. Additionally, the Panjagutta police have registered cases against 11 social media influencers, and that list includes YouTuber Harsha Sai, actress and anchor Vishnu Priya, Jabardast Ritu Chaudhary, YouTuber Tasty Teja, actress Surekha Vani's daughter Suprita, Imran Khan, Kiran Gaud, and others. They've been booked under Sections 318(4) and 66D of the IT Act. These actions were taken amidst growing criticism of social media promotions for betting apps. Telangana RTC Chairman VC Sajjanar also urged people to unfollow those who promote such apps. In response, many influencers have removed their promotional videos and announced that they will not engage in such promotions in the future. We have my colleague Noor Mohammed now joining us from Hyderabad. Noor Mohammed ji, बताइए ये betting apps promote करने वालों के खिलाफ ये actions लिए जा रहे हैं, और ये जैसे ही केस फाइल हुआ है, कई सारे इन्फ्लुएंसर्स ने कह दिया कि हम ऐसे इस तरह के एप्स को प्रमोट नहीं करेंगे.
देखिए, तेलंगाना पुलिस ने जिस तरह के युवाओं की मौत को लेकर जिस तरह के बार बार युवाओं जो बेटिंग ऐप के ज़रिए से जिस तरह के नुकसान उठा रहे थे, जिस तरह के मुश्किलात का वो सामना कर रहे थे, इसी को देखकर ही कंप्लेंट लेने के बाद ही तेलंगाना पुलिस ने केस दर्ज किया था और पूरी तरह इस केस को तेलंगाना पुलिस काफ़ी सीरियसली लेकर इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है। जैसे ही एफआईआर होने के बाद जितने भी सेलिब्रिटी थे, जाने माने जो थे तेलुगु फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के, वो तमाम लोगों ने कहा कि हमने कभी किया था, हमने उसके बाद हमने छोड़ दिया, हमने बहुत सारा पैसा उसमें कमाया था, हमने गलत किया, जो कुछ भी हुआ छोड़ दो। इस तरह की कई तरह की बातें हर सेलिब्रिटी अपना अपना जवाब देने के लिए वो सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर आ गए। मगर हैदराबाद पुलिस लगातार इन तमाम लोगों को नोटिस में भेजकर पूछताछ कर रही है। देखिए, आज पंजकुट्टा पुलिस ने 6 सेलिब्रिटी को बुलाया था, उनमें से सिर्फ एक ही लड़की हाजिर हुए। उसने आकर उसने जो उसमें प्रचार किया था वो तमाम की तमाम भी बातें उन्होंने एक्सेप्ट किया, कितना पैसा उन्होंने लिया था एजेंसियों से और किस तरह से उन्होंने ये सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर इसको वायरल करवाया था, तमाम बातें हैदराबाद पुलिस के सामने एक्सेप्ट किया है। देखिए, तेलुगु फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के जाने माने चेहरे, प्रकाश राज हो, दोग्गुबाटी राणा हो या विजय देवरकोंडा, ये बहुत बड़े जाने माने चेहरे थे, इनको लाखों लोग यहाँ पे फॉलो भी करते हैं। अब आम जनता का यही कहना है कि तुम लोगों ने बहुत कुछ नुकसान किया, आम जनता ने तुम्हारे साथ जो फॉलोअप किया था, तुमने जिस तरह का बेटिंग ऐप को जो प्रमोट किया था, उसी वजह से काफ़ी लोग नुकसान उठा रहे हैं। देखिए, तेलंगाना के पुलिस इस मामले को लेकर काफ़ी सीरियस है और हर कोई अपने सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर ये कह रहा है कि कभी हम लोगों ने किया था, अब हम लोग इसको सीरियस नहीं लेंगे। मगर पुलिस किन किन एजेंसियों से इनकी बात हुई थी, किन किन लोगों ने कितने वीडियोस वायरल करवाया था, कौन से ऐप के थ्रू इन्होंने वायरल करवाया था, तमाम के तमाम चीज़ें हैदराबाद पुलिस निकाल रही है। मगर फिलवक्त आम जो 25 जो सेलिब्रिटी, जिसमें एंकर है, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के सितारे हैं, उन्होंने अपने सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर अपने वीडियो भी डाल रहे हैं कि ये जो हमने कई साल पहले किया था, अब तो नहीं कर रहे। मगर हैदराबाद पुलिस लगातार इनको पुलिस स्टेशन बुला रही है और पूरी तरह पूछताछ कर रही है।
Right, Noor Mohammed there joining us with the latest on a big story from Hyderabad. Thank you, Noor. In a major operation, security forces have killed 22 Naxals in 2 separate encounters in Chhattisgarh. The operations took place in the districts of Bijapur and Kanker. One police jawan was also killed in the operation. In the first and larger encounter, 18 Naxalites and 1 police jawan were killed in the dense forest area along the Bijapur-Dantewada border in Gangalore. The encounter broke out during a search operation launched by security forces, leading to heavy crossfire. Separately, 4 Maoists were gunned down in Kanker by a joint team of the BSF and DRG personnel of the state police. Home Minister Amit Shah has hailed the security forces. He said it's a big success in the direction of Naxal Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. The Home Minister said that India is going to be Naxal free by the 31st of March 2026.
आज 2 नक्सली मुठभेड़ में एक जगह 18 नक्सलियों का डेड बॉडी मिला है और एक जगह 4, और इस तरह से कुल आज 22 नक्सलियों का डेड बॉडी मिला है। तो हम अपने सुरक्षा बल के जवानों के साहस को नमन करते हैं। लगातार बहुत मजबूती के साथ वो लोग लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं। ज़्यादा समय नहीं लगने वाला है और हमारे माननीय गृह मंत्री जी का भी संकल्प है कि 31 मार्च 2026 तक पूरे देश से नक्सलवाद को समाप्त करना है और उस तेजी के साथ काम भी हो रहा है और हमको पूरा भरोसा है कि माननीय गृह मंत्री जी का संकल्प पूरा होगा और हमारा जो बस्तर स्वर्ग है वहाँ भी पूरे देश दुनिया के लोग जा पाएंगे।
गंगालूर क्षेत्र है जहाँ पर आज सुबह से ही सर्च ऑपरेशंस चल रहे थे और उसमें फायरिंग आज सुबह से ही मुठभेड़ जारी था। अब तक 18 नक्सलियों के शव बरामद किए जा चुके हैं और एक हमारे जवान भी एक उसमें शहीद हुए। डीआरजी बीजापुर के जवान राजू ओयाम जी ये अभी शहीद हुए हैं। मैं शहीद परिवार के साथ पूरी सरकार खड़ी है। ईश्वर उनको संबल प्रदान करें। उन्होंने माँ भारती की सेवा के लिए, छत्तीसगढ़ महतारी की सेवा के लिए अपना सर्वोच्च बलिदान दिया है। साथ ही साथ विषय महत्वपूर्ण ये है कि 18 नक्सलियों के शव बरामद हुए हैं। मैं इसके लिए डीआरजी के जवान और बस्तर फाइटर्स के जवान और बीजापुर के पूरी टीम को हृदय से शुभकामना देता हूँ। ये सब कुछ जवानों की भुजाओं की ताकत पर संभव है। और बीजापुर के अभियान के साथ साथ अन्य स्थानों पर भी, जैसे कांकेर में भी एक सर्च ऑपरेशन चल रहा है, उसमें भी कुछ मुठभेड़ की सूचना मिलती है, और भी जब सूचना इसकी आ जाएगी तो मैं इसको आपके सामने अवश्य रखूंगा।
शानदार सफलता पुलिस के हमारे जवानों को मिल रही है और एक बड़ा लक्ष्य है 2026 तक बस्तर को नक्सलवाद से पूरी तरीके से मुक्त करना। और इस अभियान में अमित शाह जी के निर्देश में और हमारे मुख्यमंत्री विष्णुदेव साय और विजय शर्मा जी लगे हुए हैं। पुलिस के जवानों का मनोबल ऊंचा है और लगातार बड़े से बड़े इनकाउंटर हो रहे हैं और लगता है कि ये सारी सफलताएं, इनका मनोबल निश्चित रूप से पूरी सरकार उनके साथ खड़ी है।
बस्तर संभाग के अंतर्गत अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में अभियान संचालित किए जा रहे थे। इस सिलसिला में जिला बीजापुर, सुकमा और दंतेवाड़ा का सीमावर्ती इलाका में पश्चिम बस्तर डिवीजन माओवादी कैडर के विरुद्ध में एक अभियान संचालित किए जा रहे थे। इसमें प्रातः 7 बजे से लगातार अनेक बार माओवादियों और सुरक्षा बल के बीच में मुठभेड़ हुई। मुठभेड़ के पश्चात अब तक 18 माओवादियों का डेड बॉडी रिकवर किए गए थे और काफ़ी बड़ी मात्रा में AK-47 इस प्रकार का ऑटोमेटिक सेमी ऑटोमेटिक वेपन भी बरामद किए गए थे। दुर्भाग्यवश इस मुठभेड़ में हमारे एक DRG जवान बहादुरी से माओवादी से लड़ते दौरान उन्हें गोली लग गए थे, उनका उसी घटनास्थल में शहादत हो गए थे। इसके बावजूद सुरक्षा बल द्वारा अभी लगातार ये इलाका में ऑपरेशन जारी रखा है। अभी फायरिंग और सर्चिंग अभियान जारी है। दूसरी ओर जिला कांकेर एवं नारायणपुर का सीमावर्ती क्षेत्र में उत्तर बस्तर मार्ट डिवीजन कैडर्स के विरुद्ध में एक अभियान संचालित किए जा रहे थे। इस अभियान में प्रातः 8 बजे से लगातार अनेक बार मुठभेड़ हुई। मुठभेड़ के पश्चात अब तक कुल 4 माओवादियों के डेड बॉडी रिकवर किए गए थे। उसमें काफ़ी बड़ी संख्या में ऑटोमेटिक सेमी ऑटोमेटिक वेपन भी बरामद किए गए थे। इस क्षेत्र में भी अभी लगातार फायरिंग और सर्चिंग जारी है।
Now, amid the ongoing probe in the Ranya Rao gold smuggling case, central investigative agencies are conducting an inquiry into 3 companies linked to the actor. Reports indicate that the Kannada actor is the director of 3 companies, including Ranya Rao Photography Private Limited, Aris Greens Private Limited, and K. Shirod India Private Limited. Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, or DRI, Central Bureau of Investigation, or CBI, and in the Enforcement Directorate are scrutinizing the business transactions of these companies. The audit reports, financial statements, and bank accounts of these companies are being analyzed to check for possible financial fraud. Agencies are investigating whether these entities are shell companies used to launder illicit funds or evade financial regulations. All individuals serving as directors in these firms are under investigation. The accredited social health activists workers, or Asha workers in Kerala, have escalated their protests by commencing an indefinite hunger strike at 11 a.m. on Thursday morning. This action followed unsuccessful negotiations with the state government, and it marked the 39th day of their ongoing agitation outside the state's secretariat. Despite 2 rounds of negotiations on Wednesday, one with the National Health Mission Director and another with Kerala's Health Minister Veena George, no resolution was reached. The state government cited financial constraints as the reason for its inability to meet the workers' demand of raising their daily wage from 232 rupees to 700 rupees. Meanwhile, Minister Veena George is likely to meet Union Health Minister JP Nadda in New Delhi on Thursday evening to discuss the ongoing crisis and urge the centre to clear pending dues. However, no official confirmation of the meeting's timing has been given. The Cabinet Committee on Security has cleared around 7,000 crore rupees of a deal to acquire advanced towed artillery gun systems for the Army in a major boost for defense equipment manufacturing within the country. The deal is for 307 howitzers, which have a strike range of up to 45 to 48 kilometers, and 327 gun towing vehicles to arm 15 artillery regiments of the Army. Designed and developed by DRDO, the 155mm 52 caliber A-tags will be produced by Bharat Forge and Tata Advanced Systems. Bharat Forge will manufacture 60% of the guns after it emerged as the L1 or lowest bidder, while Tata will produce the remaining 40%.